Sergio Perez is under pressure. Will he be getting replaced? And the bigger question is, could he be getting replaced by Alexander Albon? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Racing. And that's exactly what Ted Kravitz seems to believe. He has sparked a little bit of interest in the second seat for Red Bull. We know that Perez isn't performing. He actually had a really good start to the season. After 4 races, he had 2 wins, and there was a legit, or at least it felt like there was a legit potential title fight between him and Max Verstappen. However, since then, I do kind of put it down to the Miami Grand Prix where Perez had like a 9-place grid advantage over Max Verstappen starting on pole, and he ended up finishing second quite comfortably, in fairness. So he threw that away, and I think ever since that was definitely the turning point of the season. And since then, Max has went on to lead every single lap, and Perez has went on to, I don't even think, finish on the podium.
Yeah, I don't think he has finished on the podium. No, but he hasn't.
So it's 3 races without a podium for Perez, and
3 races in a row he's not made Q3, which is unacceptable.
He's coming under pressure, and rightfully so. I think Perez has had a better Red Bull career than the guys before him, such as Albon and Pierre Gasly. But yeah, the car was better. That's definitely. Although I do feel like at times he's been closer to Max. I think at times he showed he can race to a similar pace to Max, but we have not seen it often enough.
Now the problem I'll say with this is I'm just going to shoot down Gasly, especially Gasly, just joined Alpine, right? But I'm going to shoot down Albon, John. Doesn't matter how well Albon's going to do at Williams. I feel like once you have left Red Bull, that is you done. Especially when they've sacked you. I feel like with Ricciardo, at least he left on his own terms and didn't really show at Red Bull that he was done. I know we said, oh well, towards the end Max looked better. Yes, but he wasn't getting steamrolled by Max. So I feel like
he was in his final season.
Right, hold on. Right, so Ricciardo actually got more wins than Max than the final season.
Aye, he flipped them all.
Aye, come on, you can give a guy that fucking credit.
No, Max threw away that win in China.
Aye, threw it away. Ricciardo kept his head.
Alright, well, you can
Ricciardo's engine kept blowing up in the second half of the year. I'm not denying Ricciardo's shite, but I think they would rather Ricciardo than Albon.
Honestly. No fucking shit. Current Ricciardo.
Yeah.
Not a chance. Now, Ricciardo has been...
But Albon's better than Ricciardo for me right now, but I think they'd rather get him.
Ricciardo's been talking about a return to Red Bull, but that will definitely not be happening. But one man I think that maybe could return to Red Bull
He's at the door.
Is Albon. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Albon return to Red Bull. You got to factor in that not only is Perez putting in really bad results at the moment, but he's also getting older. Realistically, Perez isn't a long-term option for Red Bull. He's came in and he's done exactly what Red Bull wanted. They wanted a good number 2. He's been a good number 2. He's helped Red Bull win constructors titles, although you could argue that because the Red Bull car has been dominant the past season and a bit, that they don't really need Perez. I think they'd still be winning the constructors just due to the amount of points that Max would pick up on his own. So they might not need a good number 2 anymore, but I think they could get Albon in, and Ted Kravitz was talking about this, and he was mentioning the fact that Christian Horner was full of praise for Albon, and he said he was keeping a very close eye on Albon in Canada. Now, Kravitz has been pointing out why this is, because Albon is no longer part of the Red Bull driver setup, and he thinks that possibly Albon could be getting eyed up by Red Bull to replace Perez if this slump continues. And I would say it's a possibility. I think Albon, since he went to Williams, has definitely rejuvenated his career. I think he got shoved into the Red Bull seat in the deep end. In my opinion, it was a panic move. It was like Gasly was underperforming and they stuck Albon in, hoping that he would do better. And mid-season, I don't think it was the right move, although his debut race for Red Bull, he really performed. It just went downhill from there. His first race for Red Bull Albon was really, really good, in fact, and he came from the back of the grid, I believe, to finish 5th or 6th.
Yeah, so, Japan, 2019.
I believe it was Belgium.
I think it was, but
it was Belgium.
But he had a good race in Japan, I believe, as well.
I think he did. Anyway, in terms of Ted Kravitz, he said in regards to the second seat, quote, yes, although Christian Horner was quick to praise Alex Albon, wasn't he? I thought that was interesting, as Alex Albon has now severed all ties. He doesn't have the Red Bull on the side of his helmet anymore, but he still has the links with the Uvida family, who are 51% owners of Red Bull. There's a couple of sponsors that he has, which is linked to the Uvida family and their other brands that they have in Thailand. But Alex Albon is not in the Red Bull camp anymore, and Alex Albon finished in 7th in a Williams, even though it was 20 seconds behind Checo. He made the extra stop. His performance wasn't lost on anybody yesterday, at least it seems, especially on Christian Horner. So, end of quote. I mean, Ted Kravitz thinking that Alex Albon would be in with a chance. I think it could happen. He's still young. Still pretty young, Albon.
Weirder things have happened, but with Helmut Marko, man, he just doesn't tend to go back. I mean, look at Gasly's form in like 2020 and 2021. He was brilliant, and he didn't get the seat. So
true.
Gasly was winning races, putting that AlphaTauri in places it did not belong. Look what was his teammates doing. Kvyat or Tsunoda, nothing.
That is very true. Although, you say they don't keep you around. I mean, they did keep Danny Kvyat around for a long time.
That was weird. I don't know why they kept him around.
Maybe with the option of thinking that he will get good again and we can promote him. Because the way I see it, yeah, if Red Bull don't think you're good enough, they're not gonna keep you in the AlphaTauri seat.
Yeah.
Because the AlphaTauri seat is basically, if you can perform in that, you'll get a chance at Red Bull.
Yeah, so I think it was Gasly. It was kind of just an Albon. They just didn't want them out the sport. Or did Albon go to the sport?
No, I'm pretty sure Albon chose to go to Williams.
Oh no, he had a year out, then he went to Williams.
So yeah, we will see what happens, guys. But will Albon go to Red Bull? I think it'd be interesting. I don't think anything's going to happen yet. I think Perez will get this season to try and turn things around. But if he doesn't turn things around, I'm not sure they'd want to go into next season with the possibility of maybe other cars being closer to them.
He signed the deal though to 2024. That's a thing. You've got to factor that in.
True. We'll see. But I mean, if Perez's form continues, I don't think you'll see that deal out.
No, personally I don't, because it's alright now, but I think there's signs that the other teams are catching Red Bull, and maybe that's factored into Perez's drop.
Well, this season's done, this season's over, so Perez can be shite.
It's over to a degree. If the teams can literally get on the same pace as Red Bull within the next couple of races, and Perez is doing
You've got to factor in those Stroll drives for Aston Martin. He's shite, and there will be a video, guys, coming about Stroll later on tonight or early first thing tomorrow. So make sure you check that out, because Lawrence Stroll is not happy with his son. But that's it. Albon to Red Bull. Let us know, guys, your thoughts. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, though, peace.